It was a warm evening in Jerusalem, and King David was walking on the roof of his palace. As he gazed out over the city, his eyes landed on a beautiful woman named Bethsheba, who was bathing on the roof of her house. Bathsheba was a stunning woman, with long, dark hair and piercing brown eyes. She was the wife of Uriah, a loyal soldier in David's army, who was currently away at war. David was immediately drawn to Bathsheba's beauty, and he couldn't take his eyes off her. He asked his servants about her, and they told him that she was the wife of Uriah. But David didn't care. He was the king, after all, and he could have whatever he wanted. So he sent for Bathsheba, and she came to the palace. David and Bathsheba began an adulterous affair, sneaking around behind Uriah's back. But their secret wasn't safe for long. When Bathsheba discovered she was pregnant, she sent word to David, who was panicked. He knew that Uriah would never believe that the child was his, and he didn't know what to do. So David came up with a plan. He recalled Uriah from the battlefield, hoping that he would go to his wife and sleep with her, thereby covering up David's sin. But Uriah was a loyal soldier, and he refused to go to his wife while his fellow soldiers were still fighting. David was frustrated and didn't know what to do. So he ordered Joab, his army commander, to place Uriah on the front lines, where he would be sure to be killed. And that's exactly what happened. Uriah was killed in battle, and David married Bathsheba soon after. But their sin did not go unnoticed. The prophet Nathan confronted David, using a parable to illustrate the king's injustice and adultery. David was convicted of his sin and repented, asking God for forgiveness. Nathan assured David that God had forgiven him, but there would still be consequences for his actions. The child born out of wedlock would die, Nathan said. And that's exactly what happened. The child died soon after birth, a reminder to David of the consequences of his sin. But David and Bathsheba's story didn't end there. They had another son, Solomon, who would eventually succeed David as king of Israel. Bathsheba's story serves as a reminder of the consequences of sin and the importance of repentance and forgiveness. Despite her mistakes, Bathsheba was able to find redemption and become a part of the royal family.